Hey, there he is. My favorite client.
What's up, bro?
Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ale LaForce joining us courtside. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Kings, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
Seeing where the Nets are, they have been on fire as of late, blazing a path up the rankings with the best record in the league. Now they just have to keep this incredible momentum rolling.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. C.J. McCollum is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. MP is out there with Traore, and it's Sharp in at the 5 spot. So early on in the season, Tim, what are you focusing on right now watching these teams?
Well, I'm looking at what these coaches have done to implement the new guys on their roster, which means you add some wrinkles offensively, and it's surprising sometimes how those new looks can unlock another level for your team.
The best teams play at their best right before the playoffs begin. It's a work in progress all season long.
Always trying to peak at the right time.
Now here's Okongwu. He really had an off game against the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. 3-pointer off the mark. Down low. Stolen. Pass to Alexander Walker. 3-pointer. Sharp grabs the miss.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
That's a great decision by MP, moving the basketball, a really good sign as he continues to develop his game.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu. There's McCollum with the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And most of the arena was totally against them, but they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Now here's Sharp. 8 points in his last time out. Curry, no good.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
He gets it in there.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
Pass to Toure. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Back to MP. To the paint. Sharp passes to Curry. Alexander Walker grabs a board.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a...
Teams will make substitutions. Atlanta leading by 8, and Atlanta looking at who they've got. Jock Landale is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Corey Kispert. Then it's Zachary Risache, and it's McCollum at point guard. And there's the drive, and he converts the layup. McCollum's got 5 points.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. C.J. McCollum showing you he can also find a way to get inside and get it done.
And the last few seasons, Legs, C.J. McCollum playing mainly point guard, but for his career, mostly at the 2.
Yeah, listen, he can play either, certainly can be a lead guard when he needs to be, but shooting and scoring off the dribble is really his bread and butter, and he can get to it from any angle, any platform, in any situation.
Great player regardless.
Absolutely. That's a solid screen by Kuminga and an even better finish.
Back to Curry. Power move from MP.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
McCollum looking it over. To the middle. Landale. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Atlanta also making some changes. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Kuminga. Dyson Daniels comes in for Risache. And it's Alexander Walker in for Kispert.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Inside. Pass to Daniels. Takes a 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dimon. Sharp finds MP. And here's Porter. Covered by Daniels. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Ryan. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, Trae Young's contract in Atlanta was coming to an end, and both sides could not reach an agreement on a long-term contract extension. So trade talks ensued, and Trae Young finds himself in a new destination that now makes him the lead franchise guard in a new home.
A new day. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. There's McCollum with the 3. Drills it from deep. McCollum's got 8 points.
Well, you're talking about a guy who's about 40% from deep over the course of his career. C.J. McCollum has been doing this at a high level for a long time.
Pass to MP. From the arc. Oh, MP showing the big range.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a 3 of his own.
Yes, sir.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to McCollum. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Nets trail by 10. And here's Curry for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Traore checked in for Brooklyn. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for C.J. McCollum. Porter the pass to Curry. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
And so Curry nails both of them. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Atlanta Hawks.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. All right, guys, let's move on. And that's it for halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, C.J. McCollum. He's getting it done today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. MP is out there with Traore, and it's Sharp in it to 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. For 3, McCollum. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 6 rebounds in the game. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best. LeBron James and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Well, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Now Alexander Walker over Traore. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Johnson finds McCollum. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's the 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 7 rebounds in the game.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted. Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And a youth movement for this Hawks roster. What went into that, Tim?
Well, first, they climbed 10 spots to get the #1 pick, which led to Zachary Risachet. Then the trade of DeJounte Murray, which got them Dyson Daniels, who's 7 years younger. And, of course, you've got Jalen Johnson, who's breaking out. So they've got some young talent that is on the rise. And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Okongwu. For 3, McCollum. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead. Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Johnson for three. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 10 points.
Well, Johnson should get credit right there for staying ready and making himself available off the ball.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Atlanta second.
Well, this is a team that preaches ball movement. Just look at their assist totals from last season. They are determined to create high percentage shots.
And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. And then Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, it will be the 9th bit of action for them during the young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line.
Williams is checked in for Porter Jr. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Landale's checked in for Kongwu.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
McCollum outside. Back to Johnson. Fires from deep. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. MP outside. The three. McCollum pulls it in.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it. Guys?"
Thank you, Allie. So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
Rejected by Claxton. Here's Traoré. Back to MP. Pass to Traoré. Claxton down low. Defended by Kispert. Shot from the low post is good. And now just a 4-point Hawks lead.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, it's like he's jumping off a trampoline. Kuminga that time going high for the jam.
To the paint. Here's Curry. Oh, MP bumped, but not deterred.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Risacher. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass. Risacher's got 7 points.
And there's the ability to finish for Risacher. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Curry, that's good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Curry with a steal. Here's the break. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Atlanta on top, leading by just 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well,
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. C.J. McCollum is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels in at the small forward position. Johnson outside. Picked up by Okongwu for 3. Sharp there for the rebound. The Nets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. McCollum, and he slams it down.
Well, McCollum is a proven scorer, but he's even more dangerous in big moments.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second personal foul. Third.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting 2.
And he's good on the second. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
Fourth quarter.
Here's McCollum. Daniels outside to tie it up. Sharp there for the rebound.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Now Curry. Porter outside from downtown. Now Curry and another shot. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
What a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Picked up by Okongwu. Ooh, rise and fire.
Welcoming the chance to take important shots. McCollum knows his teammates and coaches. They trust his judgment. And they did right there.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Clowney's checked in. It's a 3-point game. Curry. No good from 3.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And he racks up 2.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Porter.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Here's Daniels. Now McCollum. Wide open look. Sharp there for the rebound.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, C.J. McCollum rising to the occasion. What a clutch performer. In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry.
Now, he's still a youngster, but MP shows he's ready for the big moments.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. 23 seconds left in the game. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
McCollum! Oh, a perfect jumper.
Well, McCollum, just so competitive. He never gives up on the play or his team.
That's tipped. Stolen by Sharp. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Here's Curry. Beyond the arc. And he nails it.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Now over to Dominic.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work, but does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
Man, it is hard work. You got the best players on earth testing you on both sides of the court. And 20,000 fans ready to let you know when you fail. Doesn't mean it's not fun. I love putting in the hard work, Dominic. You should know that. How long you been following me?
Since the beginning.
You got a front row seat to the greatest show on earth.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Thanks for talking with us, MP.
Hey, just keep watching.
BA, over to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And we'll see you next time.